Water is a significant issue to all of us. What would happen if we changed the learning environment for just one day a week for a year to centre on water in our environment? This is the story of Burton Primary School, who with some help from experts developed a curriculum for students to guide their own learning in a natural setting, whilst also ticking all the boxes for the national curriculum.
In 2017, we started a project looking at the wetlands near our school.
Every week we go to the wetlands to test the water quality with the macroinvertebrates and the birds that are flying around.
We got to learn from experts including scientists.
The first time our class went to the wetlands, a person from the NRM called Mr. Marchant taught us how to do the water quality, the salinity, turbidity, pH and temperature. We do it to see if the wetlands is healthy or not healthy, and if animals can live at the wetlands. So far the wetlands is not bad, but not that good as well.
I was already working with Burton Primary and I was able to come along and offer some expertise in regards to collecting water samples, water quality monitoring. They're also looking into macroinvertebrates and testing water quality through the absence or presence of certain macroinvertebrate species. I was able to provide some background on the City of Salisbury's biodiversity strategic plan and how Springbank waters and the area around Burton Primary School fitted into this plan.
We realised it was a little bit more like STEAM, so the arts was a critical part of the project as well, so it's the affective as well as the cognitive.
The children still had heaps of questions that they wanted answered, so what we did is we used Genius Hour, which is research-based learning.
In Genius Hour, we got to research a question we were very interested in. Genius Hour helped our research skills. In Genius Hour, we researched a question we want and we had to present it to the class somehow. Some people did models, books, and the whole class did brochures to present at the shops. In my Genius Hour, my question was how many birds are in the wetlands, and the whole class helped me collect the data on which birds live in our wetlands. I did a sketchbook filled with wetlands birds. I was really proud of my drawings and I learned many skills on how to sketch scientifically.
We did the wetlands birds as part of our learning. Then at home they were doing other birds of Australia, and then they went to extinct birds of Australia. So their own learning just kept happening. Because of that, they became really good researchers. They just took it on, they just kept researching and researching. Because of that, their reading improved.
The purpose of the expo was to show our family members all of the learning we have done this year and all the fun we have had at the wetlands. The first thing that happened at the Wetlands Expo was a slideshow, and half of the class read one side each that represented each station. After that, all the parents went around the gym to look at all the stations. There was 11 stations: Don't Feed the Ducks Bread, Feather Map, Challenges, Laws and Rules, RBL, Genius Hour, Art, Sustainability, NRM and Bowerbird. At the end of the expo, everyone went on a walk to the wetlands.
As our final assessment piece for all the work that the children had done, we created brochures: how to keep your stormwater drains clean, how to look after the wildlife by not feeding them bread, what sort of macroinvertebrates lived in the wetlands, and we made a map up of fun activities you could do at the wetlands, and we took that to our local shopping centre, and the kids met up with all the customers and they talked to the customers about what they had learnt, handed out the brochures, and it was fantastic interaction with the wider community because they were so excited when they were talking to the people, and the people, in a lot of cases like feeding the ducks bread for instance, didn't actually realise, so they had learnt something new.
I think one of the biggest successes in this project was that right from the start, the children felt they were doing something important and authentic because it was tied to citizen scientist projects.
I improved my reading, and then my graphing skills got really good. My drawing skills got better.
It was great fun. Like we loved like going in the water, and we had lots of laughs, especially when like mistakes happened. And that's one of the great things about going out there and doing these new things, is that when kids like us do it, we don't know what we're doing and we have fun. Yeah, we learn a lot, we have fun, it's a great thing to do.
So as you've seen, Burton Primary School are doing great work in this space. If you'd like support or further information on how you can achieve this at your school, please visit our website.